shit sounds sneaky, right?
So I filmed my workout already, but I actually want to talk about this in the beginning of the video, you know, leading up to my workout. This is what you guys came for. This is why you clicked on the video. But yes, for those who know me, my name is Terron Beckham. For those who don't know me, my name is Terron Beckham. I go by FB Aftermath. I have a older YouTube channel with 365,000 subscribers, built over 5 or so years, that I do not really post on anymore. I was posting shorts on it for a while, which was actually doing good, and I feel like I should keep doing. But in all, actual videos are just not taking off for me anymore. It's a lot of effort with not much gain, and not to say that I'm looking to gain, you know, all the time. But when you've made so much progress, you can't accept, you know, not making any progress, right? And you know, I've spent years building that channel, and to not get, you know, what I built back is pretty much a slap to the face. So I finally had decided about 1.5 years ago or so to just not really give up, because like I said, I want to do shorts on it, but somewhat just drop that channel and create this new one here that you are on right now. First off, I want to shout out to everybody that is subscribed to this channel. I really appreciate you guys, you know, making the effort to leave the other channel, come here and not expect all the crazy stuff that I used to do. And we'll get on that later. But long story short, you know, started YouTube in 2014-15. Shout out to my friend Goku Flex. He's the one who got me started. And someone named Jonathan Irizarry also, when I lived in Dallas, he told me about YouTube. But Goku Flex was the real person that got me into YouTube. Anyways, started on his channel, made my own channel. Boom, Terron Beckham YouTube channel. Everything was great, man. You know, had Jeff, my video guy Jeff. It's funny because Jeff was my video guy, but he wasn't a video guy when we first started working together. Jeff was, he worked at a game store that I would go to buy games, video games, electronics and shit. And anytime I went broke, I would sell my system to him, and he would pretty much loan me the money for the system, and then I would buy it back from him when I had the money to buy it back, like later. Because like anytime I needed money, I would just sell my PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, and yeah, he would pay out for it. And of course they have multiple, so he would just kind of like keep it in the back or whatever, and then when I needed to buy it again, I would buy it. So that's how we met, man. I would always just spend time on Steinway. I would out in Queens, Astoria, Queens, on Steinway. I would always just walk in the store after workouts and shit just to hang out with him and stuff. And you know, I was looking for somebody to help me with videos. I wanted somebody to hold the camera. So he just started out holding the camera, you know, for a while. And then he started out editing the videos. And our videos were it's so funny because like our videos were so bad back then, man. And years later, you know, he became a great, you know, cinematographer, and he still does that to this day. You know, because he's always been into tech stuff. But you know, we worked together for a few years. He moved with me to LA, and in that time span, you know, finances were getting kind of weird. You know, I was with my ex, I was with him, and I was paying him, and then I was paying rent, and then I was paying other stuff, and finances got out of hand. So something had to cut, whatever, and that's pretty much when things started to die down a bit. Is when first off, LA didn't serve me at all in a fitness sense. If I was to move back to LA, I could move back to LA now and be cool, and be more of like a vlogger. But like with the fitness scene, bro, nah, like LA is really not it with the fitness scene for me personally. Because I don't sit here and I don't try to collab with people just because they got big followers. Like, you know, I'm not trying to be cool with people with big followers. Like, I don't give a shit. This dude at the gym is like, yeah, man, I just gained like 100,000 followers and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming up, you know. So you think you'll do something? I'm like, bro, I don't even know. I don't care about your fucking. I mean, good kudos to him, but I don't give a shit about your 100,000 followers, bro. And that's the type of people I don't like to be around, because everything is about social media and like it's weird, fake energy. Because you can tell, and I've been through that in the past. You can tell who's trying to do stuff with you in videos for clout, or for, you know, just to like, hey, you know, we don't really know each other. It's weird. I don't like being weird. I don't like weird dynamics. And there are some people I meet on spot and we just got it like that. We cool. Those are people that I want to do stuff with. If we not like that, I really don't want to do stuff with you like that, because the videos are just weird and they feel fake. And I can't stand being fake. The last thing I want somebody to say I'm associated with is being fake. So today we'll focus on performance training day. So it's pretty much like a full body day. Performance training days is always full body, basically because it requires full body, not necessarily a isolated, like, you know, like a back day or a chest day. I mean, because everything kind of flows with itself. So let's say it could be like a leg focused performance day. We'll get some leg work in and a little bit of shoulder work, just explosive work, man. So follow along. And I'm feeling good today, so we should have a fun session. So let's get those quads in, take care of those knees. What we're gonna do is grab some dumbbells. We got 4 sets, 8 reps. So it's four reps each leg, 8 reps all together, not 8 reps total. What you're gonna do is come on your tiptoes, and you're trying to drop down as fast as possible and catch yourself, right? So we're gonna correct movements when it comes to stopping power when you're running, jumping. We're trying to catch ourselves, have that load in the quads, glutes, hamstrings. Try to take it away from the knees, adjust yourself so you make sure that your positioning is correct to take that. Because if you do it wrong, you're gonna feel it right in those knees, right? So try to stay upright, get the if you feel it in the knees, what you need to do is try to sit back more into the glutes and not bend over so much. You'll be slightly bent over, because like bent over is the athletic position, you know? Like we're right here. If you're upright, it's hard to move right here. But right here, focus, but you're still dropping down. Boom, catch yourself, come back up on your tiptoes, boom. Once again, 3 to 4 sets, 8 reps all together. Like I said, LA is when my YouTube started to like die off. You know, things got hard, then COVID hit. I didn't take advantage of, you know, shooting certain stuff with COVID. The home videos were taking off in COVID, and I didn't take advantage of that. And, you know, it is what it is. But at the same time, I didn't want to do that shit anyways. Like I'm a fitness person, but I'm not a fitness person, you know? I don't want to sit here and like have to continually do fitness shit every video. And that is the main reason. That is one of the main things that I tell you guys. Don't go viral for shit you don't want to do all the time, right? So like, here are my top view videos. Me with Larry Wheels, me lifting heavy, me training with girls, and I had some Comic-Con videos that went viral. But you see how like all these different type of videos are going viral. People don't know what to expect when they come to my channel. Therefore, the more I don't post what video they came for, the less people are going to pay attention to what I'm posting. And I don't want that anymore. You know, that's the mistake I made. If it wasn't one of those 4 type of videos, nobody was really watching my videos. Like, you know, and I just got tired of it, of everything having to be fitness related. You know, that's why I like this channel. I'm more chill. I can sit here and just talk to y'all. I can sit here and be, you know, this is my day, my chill day in the life. I don't do nothing. Yeah, there'll be some fitness workout in it, but it's more like a lifestyle. It's not like a dedicated fitness you know what I'm saying, everything. And that's literally the major thing when it comes to why I lost, you know, my 360,000 subscribers. I'll tell you guys a story. I just went through. I was talking to a girl on Threads, not talking to her, like she made a Threads, like, you know, my channel is dying, blah blah blah, and you know, she has a hair channel. Her channel is about wigs. She reviews wigs and hairs and whatever. And next thing you know, she says her channel is dying, and I go to her channel, and she's starting to try to vlog. This is the thing about people. You can't expect people to be dedicated to you, you know, as a content creator, when you gave them something and that's what brung them in, and you try to give them something else. You know, same thing as I said. I gave people these videos. These went viral. These did good, and I tried to do something else, and then I'm like, why do these fail? And that's because this is the hard truth. Nobody, not nobody, but like people don't really give a shit about you like that unless you make give a shit about you content. You know, people don't give a shit about you unless you make give a shit about you content. And if I'm giving you entertainment content and things, that's all you're gonna want from me, you know? If I'm not really showing myself as a person on my day-to-day life, and like if I was doing reviews and you came to my video for reviews, you're not gonna give a shit about my life, you know? Some people will, but the majority of the people, they're not gonna give a shit. And that's just like one of the things, like, you gotta pick and choose. That's why people tell you to don't niche down. Like, it's like yes and no. See, what I'm doing now with this channel is I'm niching down to a sense to where I'm just vlog style. Whatever's my title is my title. I'm making it to where anybody can stumble across my video and might want to subscribe to it. Any type of person, right? And I include everything in my video, where there's going to be some fitness stuff, where I'm eating, where I'm watching anime, my lifestyle. I'm including all of this shit, you know what I'm saying? So people know what to expect each and every video. You know, if I'm adding everything in my videos, nobody can say, hell, this isn't why I subscribe. What is this video? This isn't why I subscribe to this channel, you know? And that's one thing you want. You don't want anybody, you don't want to post something that you post so much and then all of a sudden you're like, people are like, bro, I didn't come to this channel for this. Like, why? You know, why is, you know, they trying to go this route? And, you know, not everybody's just going to support you, bro. And it's just, it sucks, bro. Not everybody's going to support you, yo. Like, dang, like, I gave you all these videos. And it sucks. I'm not even going to bullshit. I'm appreciative of everybody that's here. But to have 360,000 subscribers and only 5,000, probably less, because I'm probably just getting, like, newer people. But 5,000 people show up to this channel is like, I felt embarrassed. I'm just like, damn, like, I really didn't have people fuck with me like that? Like, for real? Out of like 6 years of content? All right, so we're about to get into some squats, but before that, this second exercise has been very crucial when it comes to glute activation. It's more a sense of a feeling just warmed up, basically. Like, people are like, there's glute activation. Like, you're just warming up your glutes, you know, breaking down your hips for your squats to feel better. And if they feel better, that means you're more powerful, more explosive, more stronger, whatever it is. But we have curtsy lunges. Now, funny story. A while ago, I had tore my meniscus doing the curtsy movement while bowling. And yeah, so that's kind of how I started implementing these heavy. And they feel good, honestly, man. But, man, once again, you're only strong as your weakest link. And something so simple took me out, you know. So I had a slight tear off of a stupid movement, bowling, bro. Out of all the stupid shit I do, bowling was what tore my meniscus. But I'm cool now. They shaved it apart. I have no issues at all. But anyways, we're going to do 4 sets. Let's do about 12 reps. So 6 reps each leg. So we're gonna keep the squats under control today. I might try to go for a 4 or 5 for 5, but maybe like 5 to 8. But we're gonna do 4 sets. Let's do 10 to 15, 8 to 12, 6 to 10, and then 15, 8 to 12, 6 to 10, and then maybe another 6 to 10. Oh, no. 10 to 15, 8 to 12, 6 to 10, and then 4 to 6. That's gonna be the rep scheme today. So right now we're doing some leg extensions mixed with some sissy-ish squats in a way. We're gonna do 10 to 15 reps on the leg extension. We're gonna do 5 sets of this. I wanna hit the quads crazy. But 10 to 15 reps, 5 sets, and then we're gonna superset with the sissy squats on your toes, knees forward, bending down. You're probably gonna need some support to hold yourself. But we're gonna do that for 10 reps after each set. Like, damn, like I did all this shit for what? You know? And honestly, that's one thing that hit me the most. It was just, I did all of this for what? And I got not even 10% back, you know? 5%. You know, not even 5% back. I got like 2% back. And it hurt, yo. It hurt so bad. Like I was depressed. I literally just started getting out my depression from it. But losing your channel, if your channel is dying, like I say, it probably gonna have to suck it up and just start over. I will say this new channel has made me feel so much better. I feel like how I did when I first started YouTube, you know, being able to see growth again, it in itself has been wonderful. You know, my paycheck isn't much from YouTube, but you know, I just made $200, you know, from my channel now. So it's just like being able to see growth and see the possibilities of where I could take this channel is the reward in starting over. And I had to get rid of thinking about what I built and lost versus thinking about what I know now and have gained from the years of doing the YouTube. And now, you know, I start this channel and boom, you know, it's just a matter of time before things possibly, you know, take off. So, you know, I'm ready for that because I've already been there before. So that's all. You know, you fail at something and then you do it again and you double it. You know, I feel, you know, blessed enough that I know that this channel will eventually level up past my old channel, and I'm going to enjoy the content that I make on here more. Because like I said, I like making the more vlog style, cinematic lifestyle, do this, go on a trip to Cancun, Mexico, blah, 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 wherever, Amsterdam, shit like that, and implement it, you know, just showing you guys life. And whether it's going to the grocery store or going to get, you know, something simple, and just kind of making it interesting as I can. So that's where I am right now mentally. And once again, if you're going through the same thing, just start that new channel. continually share your post to your community tab on your old videos. On your old channel, and just kind of go back and forth from that. But you don't have to fully get rid of it. I do suggest trying reels or stories or whatever YouTube calls it, YouTube Reels, shorts. That still does good for me. But as far as long-term content, like long-form content, yo, that channel is doo-doo water. All right, what's happening right now? We got finish off with some hack squats. Now try to do some more body weight explosive stuff, or lighter weight explosive stuff. But we're done with the quads. Is feeling good, so I want to really just hammer down on them. It's just one of those days where I just want to go in on the quads. I'm slacking on my hamstrings, so I need to hit some hamstrings next session. But shit, fuck it. So we'll finish out 3-4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. Hack squat. Feet as low as possible. That's comfortable. Maximize the quads. The quad flexion. Well, the tension in the flexion. So that's it. But we got 4 sets, 5 reps, weighted jump squats with a set of 3 posts after the squat jumps of regular jumps, trying to get as high as possible. Our legs are dead. So, yeah. Should have did this earlier in the workout. I just thought about it. Like, I'm not about to make a 15-20 minute video, for 3,000 people to watch on this channel when I can get that over here and possibly grow. You know what I'm saying? That's where like the real shit came from. It's like, I get more views. I have the possibility to get better views on this channel with 360,000 subscribers less. When I came to that realization, I was like, nah, dog, fuck that. I'm not wasting my time making videos for that channel anymore. Because YouTube, I feel like YouTube actually pushes videos on this channel, especially with the subscribers account. Like, the subscribers to views ratio on this channel is absolutely crazy. So that's where my reward comes in. So make the change, man. Definitely step it up. But all right, I hope you guys enjoy. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm keeping it real with y'all, and